This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 60 miles of beautiful sunny beaches, attractions, and more than 2,000 restaurants. With amazing culinary options, the beach has become a true foodie destination. I'm Mason Zeglin, and I'm passionate about great food, southern hospitality, and healthy competition. And I'm here to set up a chef swap challenge. Each week, we're gonna take 2 chefs and swap them into each other's kitchens. Our chefs will have no idea where they're going or what they'll cook. They can grab one ingredient from their own kitchen, but they only get 60 minutes to cook up a masterpiece. Myrtle Beach culinary experts Dylan Foster and Johanna Wilson-Jones will help me determine who takes home the chef swap knife. It's time for Chef Swap. This is Chef Swap at the Beach. We're vegging out today on Chef Swap at the Beach. Chef Jordan and Chef Mike will have to bring their veggie A game to create a delicious tabletop masterpiece.
After college, I graduated, and 2 weeks later, I sold my car, bought a one-way ticket to Fort Lauderdale, and I paid for a yachting course. So I became a deckhand and a stewardess, and quickly started traveling the world. All of a sudden, when I was working on a charter yacht in Italy, I got hospitalized and diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. With that, I had to learn a completely different way to live. Everything that I put in my body, I have to calculate, so I know exactly the amount of insulin that I have to give myself. Not enough insulin can get you hospitalized. Too much insulin, you'll go into a coma. I decided to go to culinary school, where I went to Cape Town, South Africa, and I got to go back on the yachts as a chef, which was really cool. I found out that my granddie was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, so I quit and I flew home because family is my world. I came home to spend time with her, and I can't sit still. So the whole summer I was dreaming of Lekker Eats. Flash forward, we're sitting here, and it's kind of crazy to think that all this started because I got hospitalized in Italy.
I'm very competitive. Anything that I do, I want to win, or there's no point in doing it. Yeah, I've come from a big family, so I would say that, they always wanted to one-up me. I was the firstborn. So from day one, I had a standard set for myself. Ever since I was a little kid, I just always wanted to be the best. So for most of my life, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with it. There were more downs than ups. I kept making bad decisions and couldn't get on the right path. And then eventually I realized I wanted to do good for myself. I wanted to find my passion in life. And when I met my girlfriend, Kayla, she pushed me to want to cook. She saw my passion. I didn't want to do it. I know how hard, this industry is, how hard to become the best at cooking is. But it was a challenge. So I started off, I went on the line as a line cook, and I worked my way all the way up to executive chef. I met Kayla when I was 27. We do everything together, and she's my rock in my life, which I need because I got a lot of energy. Sometimes, I got a lot of different ways I can go, but she keeps me where I need to be.
I'm about to surprise our chefs with our healthiest chef swap yet. Chef Jordan at Lekker Eats and Chef Mike at Zardin. Here I come. Chef Jordan.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
This space is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Chef Mike.
Chef
How's
Mason.
it going?
Welcome to Zardin.
What a great space you have here.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I think you know why I'm here.
I think I do too.
I do.
You ready for chef swap?
As ready as I can be.
All right. In this envelope, I have where you're gonna cook, what you're gonna cook, and who you're gonna be swapping with.
Okay.
But before I give you this envelope, I'm gonna let you take one item from here to bring with you. What's that item gonna be?
Cashew labneh.
Yeah? What is labneh?
Labneh is a cheese, but this is a cashew cheese.
Let's do the pesto vinaigrette.
Pesto vinaigrette? Sounds super bright and fresh.
It is.
Why don't you open this up?
Zardin, Chef Michael.
Oh, Lekker Eats, Jordan Lazarus. 3 veggie, 3-way platter.
Definitely not making it easy. We really wanna showcase your passion for vegetables.
Let's do it.
There's just one more thing. This chef swap starts right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay, let's go.
Our chefs will need to pick 3 different vegetables and then show us 3 different cooking techniques for each veggie.
Wow.
With so much to do in just an hour, they're going to need the help of some solid sous chefs.
Hey, Jordan.
Hi.
Welcome to Zardin. I'm Love. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Let me show you around.
Wow. This place is nice.
Hey, Chef. Nice to meet you. I'm Kay.
Nice to meet you, Chef Mike.
Welcome to Lekker Eats.
It's a beautiful place. I've never been here before. I've heard a lot about it.
Let's go ahead and do
Let's
the kitchen
do the
tour.
kitchen.
All right.
Here we have a prep sink for all our fresh ingredients. We have sweet potatoes, green apples, beans.
So this is our kitchen.
Oh, okay.
We have
It's a
our
pretty
3
big
sinks.
kitchen. Definitely bigger than ours.
We have all our greens, kale, romaine. We have our baby spinach, spring mix, arugula.
So back here we have some prep area for you. If you
Nice
need
big prep
anything,
area.
right over here. We have our walk-in freezer,
Okay.
and then right back here, some more
Oh,
stuff.
you got a big
down
dry
there.
storage area.
We have our freezer. That's where you're gonna find our corn, some extra proteins.
Okay, cool.
These are oven over here.
We can do some prep right here, and then right here we have our induction burners. Real easy to use. I wish you the best of luck.
All
I'm
right.
around if you need me.
Okay, thank you.
And you saw pretty well all the fresh ingredients we have up front. We chop them early in the morning, every day, so feel free to use anything you need.
Awesome, thank you.
Let me know if you need anything.
Lekker.
Our chefs are looking overwhelmed. I'm gonna check in and plant some confidence in them.
Mason,
Mike!
how are you?
What do you think of the space?
I mean, it's a big kitchen. It's definitely bigger than the kitchen that I'm used to, but
Yeah.
I think I can make it work.
Secret ingredient?
So this is our pesto vinaigrette.
Can I check it out?
Absolutely.
Smells really, really punchy. Is it
Mhm.
white balsamic?
Yes,
I'm excited to try that.
it's some good stuff.
Chef Jordan, I know this is a tight space for you, but I feel like you're in a vegetable paradise right now.
I am, and I come from working on boats, so I'm kind of at home.
Secret ingredient.
Cashew labneh. I actually made it myself. It is soaked cashews, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of nutritional yeast, and a little salt and pepper.
Super creamy. You get a little bit of that nuttiness. I'm excited to see what you do with it.
Me too.
All right, you feeling good? You feeling ready?
As ready as it can be.
All right, 60 minutes on the clock, and let's go.
Awesome.
Our chefs have a lot to do and not a lot of time. They need to pick their 3 vegetables fast.
Okay.
Gloves?
Yes.
Put them on. Can you please grate me some beets? I'm gonna mandolin some beets.
Need a hand?
Yep.
Maybe cutting
gonna do,
cucumbers or celeries or
We just have some cucumbers. We'll get that ready for the,
thin slice.
yep.
Gotcha.
There we go. Much better.
On your left.
Thank you so much. Got to marinade this carpaccio.
Basically gonna cut everything in bulk because of this. Not a lot of time. It's a lot of different ways to do the ingredients. All right, let's just get these started in the oven.
I'm doing a labneh for each of my vegetables. I'm making the cheese into it, so you can see the different flavors. Vegan cheese can be fun too. Sorry, your floor, I'll help you clean it at the end of the day. There's no stove, so I've got to figure out a way to quickly roast these so I can make them into the labneh.
Chef Mike!
Hey, Mason.
I love all the freshness you've got going on. Everything's bright colors,
That's
bold
what I'm going
flavors.
for. When you're using vegetables, you gotta do bright, you gotta be fresh.
Do you mind if I give it a taste?
Yeah.
I love how bright and vibrant this tastes. It just reminds me of a summer harvest.
Yes.
Chef Jordan,
Mason!
tell me a little bit about what you're doing right now.
I'm about to get these beets in the oven. We're gonna makeshift boil. Add a little bit of liquid in there, put a lid on them, and pray to goodness that they'll steam.
I'm sure you'll get it there.
Where is the sink?
Jalapeno. You need jalapeno. Bring a little heat. So this is gonna be for the charred cucumber salsa.
I'm gonna put this in here.
Chef Jordan does not have the equipment she's used to in this kitchen. She's really going to need to get creative to execute 3 different cooking techniques with just this oven.
Making this difficult for me in this kitchen.
I can move things around. What you need?
Can we remove just the top 2 racks? That would be really cool.
So many things going on in my head, not gonna lie. You can really tell by how many ingredients I have to do, by how much stuff is on this board right now. And somehow it has to come together in 60 minutes. Zardin actually means the garden of life, and health is wealth. So we do everything from scratch, all allergen friendly. Everything that we make every morning is fresh. It's my most popular seller. It's by far the sweet and spicy chicken. It has the kale with it, has quinoa, some blackened chicken, some roasted sweet potatoes, has our kale slaw, and then we top it with our sweet and spicy honey mustard sauce. That is pretty much what pulls the whole dish together, and I think that's why people love it the most. We have the spicy tuna bowl. We do cilantro lime rice, and then we have a mixture of rice vinegar, sesame oil, and soy sauce. We have our radishes, avocado, some green onion, and then we do our spicy aioli. So it's a great, great dish. And the crispy kale Caesar. There's a lot going on in that. We do a little bit of the blackened chicken and a little bit of corn. We kind of want to stand out and be a little different that way. And then we also have our za'atar pita chips. And then za'atar is like a Mediterranean spice, brings a little bit of kick to it. And we top it off with our homemade Caesar dressing, again, gluten-free, very allergen-friendly. People seem to love it.
Can you please grab me a little bit of orange juice from the front?
They keep things so fresh at Zardin. Lob needs to juice that orange on the spot.
Thank you.
I'm gonna set this up. Does this come out? Why are these things always like this? Yeah, I would have been here all day. Thank you so much.
Ooh, that smells nice. All right, so this is our carrot, beet, and apple slaw. The name of my restaurant is Lekker Eats. It is the native way in South Africa to say all is good. So whether the music is lekker, the food's lekker, it's just lekker to be lekker. It's an Afrikaans word. Lekker Eats directly translates to yummy foods. We have our Big Five burger, which is named after the Big Five safari animals in South Africa. And it is our local lamb burger where we actually use Fat Mountain Farms, which is a local farm. We also do our lemon ricotta pancakes, which is one of my favorite because we do a raspberry chia seed compote with a pistachio crumble. It's just a fun, light way to enjoy something a little sweeter in the morning. And then we do our Thai crunch salad, which is just chock full of bright and colorful veg and fruits, quinoa, mango. We do our own chili lime roasted peanuts in-house. We do our sesame garlic dressing as well. It's a fan favorite.
Now that Chef Mike has figured out that food processor, he's combining all these veggies to make a colorful dip.
All right, how do we use this thing? It's actually good.
Do you have any garlic powder by chance? Or fresh garlic, actually?
Whichever you want to have both.
Let's do fresh. Is it peeled already?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Do you have any sugar?
We have coconut sugar.
That'll work.
All right.
Why not? So I'm doing like a quick pickle. It's interesting with this isn't the sugar I wanted, but you gotta roll with the punches, you know?
Refined sugars aren't really too good for your body, so we try and have coconut sugar and alternative ingredients for you.
Let me give it a shot. It's not bad.
Here we go.
Yep.
Ready to rumble. Let's see how she goes.
Ready to dance.
Chef Jordan's getting experimental with her veggie recipes. It could be a big risk.
Actually, it's kind of nice. I'm gonna add a little bit more pale.
This is the pesto right here. It's gonna bring a little bit of flavor, some brightness. A little cilantro with that, it's gonna be good.
Just need to get these little suckers in the oven because I might be pressed for time with them. All right, guys.
Time is halfway gone, but I don't think our chefs are halfway done with their healthy masterpieces. I need to send in Dylan and Johanna to make sure our chefs are on the right track.
Chef.
Yes, Dylan.
Chef, how are you doing, man?
I am busy.
You've only got 30 minutes left. It looks like you've got a ton of things going
I'm
on
getting
here.
there. There's a lot going on up here.
Yeah, we are super excited to see what you bring to this board. We did this challenge so that you could showcase 9 different techniques.
Honestly, I'm doing everything on the fly at this point.
A good pivot is a good move, man. Is this some of the pico?
Yep.
Can I taste this? Are
Absolutely.
you finished with the
You can
spoon?
try it. Be good guy.
Whoa, man.
Good. All right.
There is some freshness, there is some flavor moving on that bowl. It's so important. With such small bites, you gotta bring big flavors.
Yeah.
Choo, 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 Chef. I came to see you. That means you have 30 minutes left. What are your 3 vegetables?
Kale, sweet potato, and beets. So I'm waiting to season everything until the
Okay.
very end because normally I was going to boil most of these veg and then I came in and realized we don't have a stove. So
Okay.
now I'm just trying to get everything boiled off and then all the flavor's gonna come together at the very end.
Oh, so I can't taste anything?
You can taste a little something.
Yeah,
There's a little dressing that we made that's gonna go with our beet carpaccio with help from Chef Lab.
Okay, let me get a little dab of this. Wow, Chef, that is amazing. I cannot wait to get some more.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you're a maven of flavor, so bring it on.
So I'm doing some roasted red pepper with some feta, a little bit of yogurt, and some basil, salt and pepper, a little olive oil. I want this to have a little bit different texture.
I need to grab. Where is chopped kale?
Right over here.
Okay. Already on? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Right behind you.
Behind hot. 20 minutes left, Chef. 20 minutes, very good. That's made for a tomato, I guess. I don't know what that is, but that's what we're going with now.
Chef Jordan, you are moving back here.
I'm moving.
You have 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Have you found your board yet? How are you plating this?
That's a good question. It's when I get there, I'll figure it out.
Little cilantro always brings freshness.
1, 2, 3 labnés. And then we'll have kale chip, dip, 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 dip. Brought a little bit of South Africa with me. It's my Grandy's bread basket.
So this is the, it's almost a play on a pico de gallo, but we use cucumber to bring out more freshness, some cilantro, and of course jalapeno.
I'm gonna hope and pray this is good.
All right, I guess we are going to grill, so I don't have a choice. So I, of course, forgot to put the pepper in the oven for the end, so now I'm improvising.
I am adding the labneh to the beets so we can make our beet labneh. Probably don't need that much, but here we are.
It's crunch time here.
Wow, looks like cotton candy.
Very nice.
I'm gonna actually do a Hail Mary here and chuck that in there.
This is getting exciting. Both chefs are gonna have to improvise to finish their final vegetable in time.
We're just gonna have to...
Work with it.
We're gonna have to work with it, yep.
All right.
I'll do the food processor while you grab the blender again for me. Ah!
Let's do acid, just why not?
And I need a little bit of broth, so we're just gonna use this turmeric and ginger juice.
Chef Mike has added a lot of liquid to his platter. He's going to have to be very careful to keep his flavor elements from running together. Meanwhile, Chef Jordan might not have enough time to finish her sweet potatoes.
Nuts.
This is, we might have one man down.
What other cheeses do we have?
We have vegan cheese feta, and then we have some manchego.
Okay, let me get the manchego.
Okay.
It's gonna be very gingery and turmeric. We're here for help.
Jordan is still trying to make her potatoes work, while Mike has extra time for garnishes.
We might not make it.
That's time. All right.
Well, everything looks great.
That's a lot to do in 60 minutes.
You were running around like nobody's business.
You were great. Thank you very much for your
Well,
help.
you rocked it. So.
If I didn't have you, there's no way I would have finished this.
Jordan has got to get that last dish on the board for it to count.
And done.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Good job.
Thank you.
Looks beautiful.
Ooh, that came together a lot better than I thought it was going to.
We're starting off our tasting with Chef Mike's board of 3 veggies, 3 ways.
Impressive. I can't wait to get down to it.
We could just start with the bell pepper.
I really am enjoying this roasted red pepper feta dip that he prepared for us. It's light and tangy.
Why don't we try something with cucumber in it?
Ooh, I love
I'm in.
cucumbers.
This is some pickled cucumber he made.
What's this?
So this is a cucumber tzatziki.
Yeah.
Wow.
He did a great job on these pickles. It's great when a chef can put a component on a plate that individually all the components shine.
Right.
And then when you mix them all together, it's a great bite.
I feel like there's a real cohesiveness
Exactly.
to everything.
What he has done here has showcased our local farmers.
Yes.
And overall showcased our community on this board.
Now, Chef Jordan.
Wow.
I love the fact that it looks like there's a lot of different cooking techniques, and all she had was an oven. Just one piece of equipment.
That's really cool.
That's amazing.
Let's dig in.
Let's do this.
Cheers!
This is the crunch. This is the roasted sweet potato.
This tastes like what you could put into a sweet potato pie. It's so beautiful. It looks like.
You're so strong. You hold. Look at what these veggies
This is what
have
happens
done
when
to
you
you.
eat all veggies. You get so strong.
Super
That's it.
Dylan.
I'm loving how she used one ingredient and made it taste very different in all 3 cooking
Exactly.
techniques.
Yes. It's just, wow. I never thought that a vegetarian platter would blow me away like this. You know, I'm a carnivore, but I can be a herbivore with this plate.
How'd it go?
There was a lot going on in my head.
This was a huge challenge.
It was, but you know, I completed it. So whatever happens now, I'm just proud of myself for completing it.
We could see your excitement in this kitchen.
I'm still excited. I'm still excited. I want to go again. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do it again.
Chef to chef, how you feeling now since you've been able to decompress a little bit?
I still don't feel decompressed. That was crazy. It was the fastest and longest 60 minutes of my life. And I could not have done it without love.
This kitchen had a lot of energy today.
It definitely did.
Both chefs should be proud of how excellent their work was today, but only one gets to take home the Chef Swap knife.
Chef Jordan, Chef Michael, your challenge was to take 3 different vegetables and showcase them in 3 different techniques.
Chef Mike, you hit our challenge head on. You did a great job.
Thank you.
All of your elements on your board really could stand alone, but as a cohesive dish, you did a great job.
Chef Jordan, girlfriend, let me tell you something. You could turn any carnivore into a herbivore. You are magnificent. I can't wait to eat more of your food.
Thank you for fueling our community with such flavorful, healthy options. Chef Jordan, Chef Mike. The Chef Swap knife goes to Chef Jordan.
Chef Jordan blew us out of the water with her creative use of ingredients and cooking techniques in this veggie challenge.
I'm Mason Zeglin. Join me next time as we put 2 more amazing Myrtle Beach chefs to the test on Chef Swap at the Beach. For more on the chefs and restaurants featured on today's episode, visit chefswap.com.